Now she's in me, always with me. Tiny dancer in my hand. Ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. What do you think, sweetie?
What do I think about what?
About the tiny dancer dancing in the sand.
I love that song.
Yeah, it's a classic. Elton John, man. Elton John. Tiny dancer in my hands. We're on early today.
I know. BOOZHOO crew's not even going to know we're streaming live.
I know. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Maybe we should wait.
You want to wait until people show up before we start the show?
Not really.
But what's the point of putting on a show if nobody watches? If a tree falls in the woods and doesn't make a sound?
Oh, what a deep question. I don't know. Ballerina. Yeah, let's just start the show.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Baby, maybe it is time to start the show. No.
That's cool. You should sing on top of the lyrics, on top of the guitar.
No. You think so?
Yeah, sing an intro song.
Okay. Let me think. Baby, welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I'm happy to be here with you today to speak Ojibwe. Whoa, yeah, baby. Why is it always baby in these songs?
I don't know.
Baby, maybe, drive me crazy. Come in one time, give me two times. Give a little, take a little, give a little back. Go to tag, a goose is gone, got a line in the hand, and Charlie on my back. John, I'm only dancing. John, I'm only dancing. Would you cut me some slack? What's that song about?
Well, I think it's about John. He's talking to his friend named John, and he's only dancing.
Yeah, but did you say something about how that song was about drinking or something?
Yeah, he goes, the gray goose is gone. I've got a lion on my hand and a Charlie on my back.
The gray goose is gone, got a lion on my hand and a Charlie on my back. And gray goose is a type of vodka or something?
Yep.
Hello, children. Today's podcast about Ojibwe language and culture is brought to you by the letter V for vodka. And today's children's show is brought to you by Grey Goose Vodka. Give a little, take a little, give a little back. Got a louder down. Grey Goose is gone. Got a loud in my hand. What am I talking about?
I don't know.
So how you doing today, sweetie?
I'm doing great. What day is it?
What day is it? It must be Friday.
Hey, yeah, you want to tell them about how we thought we were fired for about 5 minutes?
Yeah. So yesterday, for some of you new to the show, my name is Natasha Nindishanakaz. And over here is NANABOOZHOO. And over here is Michael Lyons. And, we do this podcast every day. We do a live stream on YouTube. And usually we go on at 8 o'clock. But I was just kind of thinking, who cares? Let's just go on early today. Why am I waiting around? That's colonized thinking, man.
You think starting at the same time every day is colonized?
Yeah. I'm not going to let the man tell us when to start.
Yeah, but that's when our audience knows we go on.
Yeah, but we're sitting around just kind of itching to get on here. And I'm like, well, that's sort of the fun of YouTube. You don't have to have a schedule. You just jump on. Who cares? You guys want to know when this show's going on? Hit the notification bell or wherever that thing is. But we also do a radio show. NANABOOZHOO and I, once a week, we record a 5-minute spot, the Ojibwe word of the day, on KAXE and KBXE Community Radio in northern Minnesota. And it's really fun. We get on there, we teach an Ojibwe word of the day. And we got an email yesterday from old Maggie Montgomery. And she goes, yeah, the grant thing's kind of blah, blah, blah. But this is sort of the end of your contract. So, details, la, la, la. So, and it was kind of fuzzy. So I wrote her back and I was like, am I understanding this correct? Are you saying don't record on a Ojibwe word of the day anymore? Did we just get fired? Quote, laid off? And she wrote back and she was like, no, just for a couple of weeks. It's a grant thing. And, we're paid through a grant or something. And she goes, yeah, no, you'll come back in a couple of weeks and we're going to try to get you more money. And we're like, oh, great. Here I went from thinking we were fired to, hey, we're going to get you a raise. We don't even have to ask for raises there. They just give us more money.
I know, it's great.
So, all relieved. No, we're not. Didn't get fired from our radio show. We just got a vacation, I guess. But, if we did have a word of the day today, I think our word would have to be Neo-Geisha good. Wait a minute, that was yesterday. We didn't do a show yesterday.
Yeah.
This is the 4th day. That's when. What day? Is it Thursday? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Let me check down here. How could I not? I thought it was Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Well, number one, the 4th day isn't Wednesday. It'd be Thursday. We were out of our minds yesterday. So that's not the word of the day. That's a prayer. What is this? Apita Nabino Jesus. Halfway. Let's make that the word of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, hikes. Apita Nabino Jesus. Halfway summer moon is the Ojibwe word for July. Or for this time of year. Because you see, in northern Minnesota and Canada and whatnot, it's already halfway through the summer. Our summers don't really get started until, certainly May, kind of. I mean, it's winter up through April. But May, and then it starts to get cold again the end of September and October. So July is kind of our halfway through the summer moon. So we say Apita, which means halfway. Is halfway one word or two words?
I can never remember or be bothered to look it up.
Yeah, me either.
I wanted to write it as one word, like halfway, and then I wanted to write it as a with a little dash or whatever.
A hyphen?
Yeah. And then I just ended up calling it two different words.
Yeah, I don't know. Apita Nabino Giza. So halfway Nabino. Nibi means summer. But when you say it like this, you have to add an O. Apita Nabino Gizas. And then Gizas. Some of you might go, Gizas, I thought that meant sun. You guys are confused. It's like, well, it means sun, but it also kind of means moon. Dibik Gizas is like the night moon or the night sun. And it kind of means month. It's at this time when the moon changes every 28 days. It goes through a cycle. So we call this moon a halfway through the summer moon. Or July. And I think that's why we started speaking English.
Why is that?
Well,
You know, in English, you just say July. It's 2 syllables. July. In Ojibwe, you gotta say, oh, you know, happy 4th of Abita Nabino Jesus. Let's go to the Independence Day 4th of Abita Nabino Jesus. Yeah, it's just a lot shorter to speak in Ojibwe. Yeah. Anyway, so Abita Nabino Jesus, halfway through the summer moon. We're halfway through the summer moon. Summertime and the feeling is easy. So, here's a question Dennis always asks you. What are your summer plans? My summer plans? I don't have any summer plans. I plan to do the show. Yeah. And I plan to do the laundry today. Do you really think I'm going to do it? Yeah, you know, I think I am. It's going to be so hot that I think it'll be fun to just sit in an air-conditioned laundromat. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's take the laundry and we'll go stay in a cool... We don't have any air conditioning in this place. We'll have to go to laundromat. Then we'll go see a movie. Are theaters open again? I don't know. Don't care. Let's not see a movie. Anyway, halfway. So what are your summer plans? I just remember being a little girl, go to the dentist, and, you know, he's got his tools and his hand in your mouth. He's like, what's your summer plans? And you're like, oh, God. Oh, that's great. Okay, spit. Like, the dentist. I used to be so afraid of the dentist. When I was a little girl, I had one kind of bad experience, but I was mostly just a coward. I was so afraid. It's so scary to go into a dentist office. All these weirdos around, and weird noises and smells, and sick people. You know, you go down to this sterile... And I remember the old Indian Health Service. In the old days, it wasn't like today. Now they have a nice waiting room and it's carpeted and stuff. But in the old days, IHS, you know, it looked like a laundromat. Just had tile floors, plastic chairs. And just a feeling of doom. And you go in there as a little kid. You're like, all right. Your dentist will see you in 20 minutes. And you'll wait. You know, like you're in jail. Go down there. Look at a bunch of horrible posters of rotting teeth telling you to not eat sweets. Okay. Then you hear the drill. Oh. So anyway, go in there. But now I never go to the dentist until I have a toothache. And that's a big deal. You got to rush into emergency and they pull your tooth. But I had a toothache once. And by the time the lady had pulled it out of my head, it was such a relief. I was like, oh, I love dentists. Can I just hang out here in case anything else starts to hurt? You guys are the relievers of suffering. Why was I afraid of you? I love dentists. But anyway, Abita Nabino Jesus, halfway summer moon, July. And you are watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about these Ojibwe language lessons. And it's a live stream. So we do this so people can, you know, make comments. But I'm not seeing any comments. So I'm afraid we might have screwed something up. How you guys doing? I guess there's only 3 people watching. Oh, good. Somebody is here. BOOZHOO, Dwayne. Dwayne Hislaw is here, sweetie. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO Niji. Welcome to the show. Yeah, welcome to the show. Dwayne says, my summer is basketball. Basketball is so sacred to these Indian guys. Huh, sweetie? Yeah, I know. Somebody wants to talk about true, like, cultural practices. It's got to be basketball. Yeah. Basketball, man. What a sacred sport. Chasing an orange ball around and shooting it through a hoop. You men. Oh, you men in your games. I'm just a precious little princess. So I don't play basketball. I lay out in the sun and listen to Van Halen on the boombox. And I drink wine coolers because it's 1983 and I'm on the beach. And I just let my little toes sit in the water as I listen to Van Halen with all my pals. Those were the good old days, huh, sweetie?
You mean the 80s?
Yeah. Summer to me will always be 80s. The boys of summer. Out on the road today, I saw a deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. Little voice inside my head said, don't look back. You can never look back. I thought I knew what love was. What did I know? Those days are gone forever. I should just let them go. But do you like that note?
I love that note. It's a little flat, but I love it.
But yeah, I know. Flat butts. I'm not going to say anything racist about Anishinaabe tushies. But that's a flat butt. Today I would like to tell the story about how the Anishinaabe got their flat butts. Back in the days of their grandfathers. Oh, look, it's SM. How you doing, sweetie? Welcome back to the show. I was just telling some traditional, sacred traditional teachings of the Anishinaabe. Some people will say it's not my place. They say, oh, you're just a girl. You should not be teaching these sacred ways. This is a man's job. It's a do. I can't speak, sweetie.
I can't say it either. What is wrong?
It's an Ojibwe word that means storytelling man. Adazuke winini. Adazuke. Hikes. That was all tongue-tied. Adazuke winini. It's a story man. Not a story. It's not an Adazuke ikwe. But you know what I say?
What do you say, sweetie?
I don't know what I say. I am woman, hear me roar. Roar, roar. Anyway, so back in the days of the grandfathers, the Anishinaabe used to have really big butts. Big old butts. They would just prounce around in the woods there. Hey, everybody, look at our big butts. Don't you love our butts? We got huge butts. Anywhere we sit, it's comfortable. You know? And they could set stuff on the back. You know, it was like a little shelf there. Big old butts. But then the Anishinaabe, they left the red road. They stopped living the ways of the true human being. And Gitchimanidu looked down. This angered the Great Spirit. He was like, from now on, because of your evil ways, Anishinaabe, I'm going to take away this one thing you are so proud of, your big old butts. And he goes, poof, and he put a magic spell on the people, and just like that, all their butts, their pants fell down. They were like, hey, what happened to my butt? I used to have a big old butt. Now I just got a little Gaween butt. I got a little no butt. And as the years went by, the Anishinaabe people, they intermarried with other cultures. You would see Anishinaabe people who were part black, or part white, or part Asian, or part Mexican, whatever. But still, the Anishinaabe, they would know each other by their butts. And this is why, whenever you come into an Anishinaabe's home, his dog will sniff your butt, because he wants to make sure you're a true Anishinaabe.
That's a great story, sweetie.
Yeah, I just made it up.
Yeah, okay.
And this has been the story of how Anishinaabe lost their butts. I lost my butt at the casino last night, sweetie.
You did not.
No, but that'd be funny. Okay. And Dwayne says, nice background on the window. Oh, thank you. That's just our beautiful outdoors. Speaking of outdoors, sweetie, agua ching outside. I wonder, would you mind teleporting me outside real quick? I want to go put out some tobacco. Sure. I'm going to teleport outside because as an Anishinaabe, as an Indian woman, I recognize that Mother Earth is sacred. So I don't go around polluting the earth by driving everywhere. You know, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm a water protector. So instead of driving my big old car or bus to protests, you know who you are. I won't say names, but quit driving a diesel bus to environmental protests, dummy. Anyway, you guys know who I'm talking about. And, but instead, we bought a teleporter. So, NanaBOOZHOO, would you be so kind and teleport me outside?
I'd be happy to. You ready?
Yep.
All right. 1 to teleport to the great outdoors. Hello?
Hi, sweetie. It's Natasha.
Oh, hi. Did you make it out there okay?
Yeah, I sure did. It's loud out here.
Yeah, I can hear those birds chirping from in here.
Oh, it's just beautiful, though.
Oh, I'm glad you made it. Well, say your prayer, and then when you want me to pick you up, just call back.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Roger, and over and out.
Okay, over and out, sweetie. Bloop. So here we are, agua ching outside. Oh, it's a really pretty day. Anyway, I brought a little tobacco. And gonna say a little prayer to get you Manadu, the Great Spirit. And let's see. I think I'll start with get you Manadu. Miigwech ka ishi kakina geku ka ishi chike anungum. Miigwech ka ishi wepak. Miigwech ka ishi kishakuk. Miigwech ka ishi bimadaziyan. Great Spirit, thank you for everything that you do today. Thank you for the weather. Thank you for this day. Thank you for my life. And miigwech bisandawieg. Thank you for listening. And then I'll put out a little tobacco here. Just sprinkle some on the ground. Ape Inge. Amen.
Oh, that was very lovely, my daughter.
Oh, hi, Kitchi Manadu. What's going on? My Father who art in heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, Kitchi Manadu.
Hello, everybody. Mino Giga Shabe. Good morning to you.
Yeah, Mino Giga Shabe. So what's going on, Great Spirit?
Oh, I'm just hanging out with you, enjoying the morning. Hikes, those birds are really, they're quite loud, don't you think, my daughter?
Yeah, they are. I can hear those cows mooing too.
The cows, they're sacred. They give milk for your Captain Crunch.
Yeah. Is Captain Crunch sacred food for the Anishinaabe?
Well, I would say so. It's sweet and delicious, and it starts your day off with a little kick.
Yeah, it does. I ate so much Captain Crunch yesterday that my gums kind of hurt today.
Yeah, well, it's not all roses. With some pleasure comes pain.
Yeah, I suppose, huh? So anyway, just wanted to put out a little tobacco and say thank you for this day. Miigwech ka ishi kishakuk.
You're very welcome, my daughter. You need to speak to me anytime. You just come out here and pray.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, NanaBOOZHOO. NanaBOOZHOO. I mean, Kitchi Manadu.
Yeah, don't confuse me with your boyfriend.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go back.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. Giggle on min, Minowa.
Yeah, giggle of me, Minowa.
Hello?
Hi, sweetie, it's Natasha.
You ready to come back?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, I'm gonna lock in on your coordinates.
Okay.
1 to beam back. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you, sweetie. You want to get up here and talk to the folks in your own show?
Yeah, sure.
All right, everybody. I think I've done enough damage for one morning. Up next, we've got the star of the show. NanaBOOZHOO is going to come up and say, BOOZHOO. BOOZHOO, NanaBOOZHOO. That's the name of the show, huh, sweetie?
It sure is.
And, but before that, I want to play a little clip of my darling. This is a scene from a famous movie, not that famous, but a famous movie in Indian country called Smoke Signals. my auntie, one time, I was teaching an Ojibwe language class at the school, and somebody told her that I was teaching she asked me what we were covering. I said, well, this week we're just watching, or I'm teaching them smoke signals. And she goes, you know how to do smoke signals? I went, no, the movie. It's just like, what do you think I'm going outside making a fire? Hey, kids, put down your cell phones. We're going to talk the traditional way with smoke signals. But, so I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, this is a scene from a movie called Smoke Signals. Or it's not a scene even. This is NanaBOOZHOO reading from the script of Smoke Signals. And I'm not sure what kind of intro to give this. This is the beginning of the movie. Kind of sets up what the movie's about. And anyway, up next, the star of the show, NanaBOOZHOO. I will see you again. Miigwech Bizendawiek. Thank you for listening. And Giga Babamin Minawa.
On the 4th of July, 1976, my mother and father celebrated white people's independence by holding the largest house party in Coeur d'Alene tribal history. I mean, every Indian in the world was there. And then, at 3 o'clock in the morning, after everyone had passed out or fallen asleep on couches, on chairs, on beds, on the floor, a fire rose up like General George Armstrong Custer and swallowed up my mother and father. I don't remember that fire. I only have the stories. And in every one of those stories, I could fly. I was just a baby when Arnold Joseph saved me from that fire and delivered me into the hands of my grandmother. And Victor Joseph was just a baby too when his father saved me from that fire. You know, there are some children who aren't really children at all. They're just pillars of flame that burn everything they touch. And there are some children who are just pillars of ash that fall apart if you touch them. Me and Victor, we were children born of flame and ash.
Oh,
Yeah, huh?
that's so cool, sweetie.
Me and Victor,
We were children born of flame and ash. Oh, SM says, they all drove to the protests. I know the one person who hitchhiked. Where are you? I'm up in Bemidji. So we've got just south of us. There are two different protests of the pipeline going on. One's south of here, down on what do they call that lake?
Oh yeah, it's like Coffee Cup or Coffee Cup Trail or something.
Yeah. And that one was peaceful, but hundreds of people. And I guess like 20 camps set up on the side of the road. But then over by Park Rapids or something, there was another one that got all out of hand and violent, and the protesters are vandalizing stuff. They're going to have to bring in the police chopper, blow them away. But yeah, there's kind of a famous protester I don't want to mention, because part of me feels guilty because I kind of know her. But she came to Bemidji not long ago to protest. Who even knows this time around? Something to do about the environment. And she shows up in a bus. Like, it's just her. It's like, you can at least just drive a car. I mean, I don't really think you're a hypocrite if you drive to protest oil pipelines, you know? I mean, let's get serious. You gotta live. But, you know, there's got to be a line. Hey, I'm gonna take the tank into the protest. I don't want to, you know, because Mother Earth is sacred. It's like Al Gore taking a private jet to go get an award for environmental activism. Oh, wow. Al Gore is really looking rugged, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He looks like his skin is worse than Donald Trump's.
Yeah, I know. Al Gore was on something recently, and the guy's like 95 or something. His face is all sweaty and leathery and orange. Got like one of those fake spray-on tans. And he's talking about how Joe Biden's popularity just keeps rising. You're like, what? Would you and your wife go back to making stickers for records, warning the children there's dirty words on there? That's the only productive thing they ever did.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah?
Speaking of politics, you got a phone call.
Oh, yeah. What line?
On line 2.
Hello, caller. You're on the air. Hey, man, what's going on? Hey, Michelle. How you doing? Yeah, it's me and my old man, my snag, as you people call it. Barack Obama. Say hello, Barack. Hello there, Nanaboozhoo. Hey, former President Barack Obama. And your lovely, wife, Michelle. Welcome to the show. What can I do for you? Say, Nanaboozhoo, I just wanted to call in and tell you, Michelle and I, well, we think you're doing a really good job. Hey, thanks. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that. I really do. How you doing these days? I haven't heard much from you. Well, you know, I've been sort of cheering on my old pal, Joe Biden, from the comfort of my own home. I watch him on the television. Yeah, that's that's what a lot of people do, I guess, or on the internet. I don't really watch TV anymore. I just watch YouTube and stuff. Well, if I'm telling the truth, that's where I get my news as well. Yeah. So, can I ask you guys a kind of a uncomfortable question? Yeah, what you want to know, fool? How's the marriage? Are you guys still getting along? Well, darling, I don't want to speak for you, but I'd say our marriage has never been stronger. That's right. Our marriage is 100%. You know, when you find true love, you gotta stick with it. Brock, He accepts me for the woman I am. You know, a beautiful, gentle woman. That's right. You're a precious flower, Michelle. All right. Well, you know, it warms my heart to see you love birds together. And I know Pride Month is over and everything, but, you know, keep the dream alive, you two. Well, I do appreciate that, Nanaboozhoo. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Nanaboozhoo, before I go, can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. What can I do for you, Michelle? I was wondering if I could teach a Ojibwe word of the day, fool. Yeah, if you quit calling me a fool. What is it then? The Ojibwe word of today is July. Abita Nabino Jesus. Abita what now? Abita Nabino Jesus. Abita Nabino Jesus. That's right. That's right. Yeah, okay. And what does that mean? Well, it means halfway through the summer moon, or July. Halfway through the summer moon. Abita Nabino Jesus. What do you think of that, Barack? Well, Michelle, I think that's a fine word. Abita Nabino Jesus. That's right. All right. Well, I guess I better go. How you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, we don't really say goodbye. We say I will see you again. Giga min. Menowa. What's that again? Giga min. Menowa. All right then. Giga min. Menowa. I'll see you later, fool. Okay. See you later, Michelle and Barack. That's nice that they called in. Yeah, kind of. I thought they were going to say something about the protests or Joe Biden or something. Yeah, they got kind of sidetracked talking about their love. You know, they're really an inspiration. I know. I hope we have a love that's as strong as Barack and Michelle. Yeah, me too, sweetie. Apito Nabino Jesus. Halfway through summer moon. Or July. And, you know, just thinking about Barack and Michelle, it makes me think of summer love. It does, doesn't it? Did you guys ever have a summer romance? Maybe when you were kids. Maybe at summer camp. Fall in love for 1 week. You know, the clock is ticking that whole time at summer camp. You see the girl on that first day. You know, you're unpacking, you're getting your sleeping bag all unrolled, and you leave the cabin, and you look across the way to the girl's side. And who's there? Some beautiful girl. What's her name? Franny. I knew a girl in summer camp when I was a little kid named Franny. Franny? You mean Fanny? No, Franny. It was short for Francis. And yes, it was a girl, Francis, not Fran Tarkington. But, yeah, so you see her on the first day, and then the clock starts ticking. You got it, you go, okay, it's, whatever it was, Sunday. So you got the rest of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. Friday night is the banquet. You get to ask a girl to the banquet. And basically you're just sitting at the same table during the weekend banquet of summer camp. But she'd be your date. And so all the boys are trying to pair up with girls the whole week. Every night you'd walk down to a campfire, is what they called it. They'd have a campfire as the sun was going down. You'd sing songs. And there'd be a speaker. And, I always went to Bible camp, so, there always have to be lessons from the Bible. But, sometimes the guy would bring out a guitar or something. It's really romantic. You'd be out there by the firelight. Sitting, if you were, good with girls like I was until about 16. When I was a little guy, I could just meet girls and sit by them. And they'd be my girlfriend for the week. Aw, I wish I had gone to summer camp with you. Yeah. But, so summer romances. Hey, sweetie. Yeah? Got another call. Oh, really? What line? On line 2. Caller, welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Hey there, NanaBOOZHOO. It's me, Michael Jackson.
Hey there, Michael Jackson. How you doing?
Oh, I'm not too bad. I mean, I am bad. Remember that song I sang? I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it.
Yeah, I remember that song. I'm bad. What were you talking about then exactly?
You'll never know.
Yeah, I think we all know. So what's up? I thought you were dead.
No, silly. You know I'm not dead. I just pretended because I was tired of living in the public eye. I just wanted to live a normal life.
Yeah, and didn't you also kind of want to get away from having to do that world tour that you clearly couldn't even begin to get through one show?
No, that's ignorant. Why would you say that?
Because I watched, This Is Us, or This Is It. I watched This Is Us, too. That's a different show.
Yeah, that's that show about that family.
Yeah. But I watched it, and wow. Even in your own documentary, they would have had to just pick the video that you look good in. And in that whole movie, you only have like 4 or 5 different clothing changes. I don't think you practiced more than 5 times before you died, You know what else I learned about Michael Jackson?
What's that?
I learned this just today. There was all this weird fighting over like where his body should be buried. They have a lot in like Hollywood or something where his casket is buried next to Liberace or somebody stupid.
Yeah.
But they claimed they were so afraid that a fan would try to dig up his body that they didn't want to put his body in there. So they didn't bury him in there. And then there was all this question for months. They claimed that Catherine, his mother, kept his body on ice while they legally tried to decide what to do with the body, then just ended up cremating him secretly.
Yeah, that's what we told the press, but obviously none of that's true.
Yeah, what really did happen?
Okay, well, I'll tell you, but you can't tell anybody, all right?
Yeah, okay. Nobody listens to me anyway because I'm a conspiracy theorist. Unless people are on board to go down the rabbit hole, I think the earth is flat. So speak away. No one takes me seriously.
Okay, so what really happened was that I didn't want to go on tour. There was a whole bunch of money and mobsters involved, and they threatened my family that if I didn't go on tour with them, they'd kill my family. And so I had to come up with a plan.
Okay.
Well, then, so I faked my death, and I snuck away, and then I told them to say, oh yeah, I died of a drug overdose. But instead, I just moved away.
That's your story?
Yep.
So, what about the videos of those guys taking your body out?
Oh, that was one of my doubles. I had all kinds of doubles. People would be, going to public places where I was supposed to be. Those are just lookalikes. There was a guy, remember when I came out in that one press conference? Me. It wasn't even me. It was a lookalike. And he came out and he was like, oh, this is it. Well, this is it, because then he died. And lucky for me, I was like, oh, good. Now I don't have to go on that tour.
Okay. You don't seem too broken up over this, Michael. Well, what about him then? What was his real name?
Well, I can't tell you everything. It's a secret.
Yeah, okay. So you're not dead. That Michael Jackson was a lookalike. And then everything was just a big lie and plot to deceive the world.
Yeah, you crazy? I was going to go to jail for everything I did. I wasn't going to... Come on, man.
Yeah. There was a time where I'd be more upset by this news or care more, but something's happened. I don't know. Good for you. So I'm not even going to ask you where you're living now.
No, that's a secret too. No one will ever know. Hee hee. I'm never gonna tell them where I've landed.
Oh, are you still at Neverland?
Shut up, silly. I'm not gonna tell you that. Shh. It's a secret.
Yeah, okay. All right. So anyway, what can I do for you? You called in.
I was wondering if I could teach you the Ojibwe word of the day.
Yeah, we only have one today. It's for halfway summer moon.
Halfway summer? I already know that one. It's a Abita Nabino Jesus.
Yep. Halfway summer. Abito Nabino Jesus. Abita Nabino Jesus. July. We're halfway through the summer moon. Before we know it, it's going to be fall again.
I love fall.
Yeah, I do too. Isn't that strange, sweetie?
What's that?
It's only been summer for like 2 months. And I kind of miss... I'm not going to say I miss winter. But like if it, I'm okay if it becomes fall already.
You just want to get through the summer?
Yeah, I don't care. It's too hot.
But it's so green and beautiful outside.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess I have to admit I don't mind the winter.
You know, the winter is beautiful sometimes. And it gets so cozy, you can just stay inside and, get bundled up and watch a movie.
Yep. Anyway, not sure why I'm talking about this. The most beautiful day of the year. We're halfway through summer. And I'm realizing, yeah, it's good. It's good summer. Your fall wants to come by now. I'm ready. I'm not going to be one of these people gripes. Oh, man, I saw an orange leaf. Why can't it be summer year-round? I don't care. I'm a Minnesotan. I don't care if it's cold. All right, what else, Michael?
Oh, that's just about it. Just wanted to learn the Ojibwe word of the day.
Oh, thanks. And let me also say, Michael, by the way, thanks for watching our show.
I love your show. I get up early in the morning and I have some black medicine water.
You do, huh?
Yep, I have some Makade Mas Kikiwabu. Hee hee.
Yeah. Makare Mashki Kiwabu. I'm glad. Do you like your coffee black?
I like it black or white. It's Kazakh Sango. It's black. It's white. It's I never use the words.
It's black. It's white. It's yeah. What's up with your songs? Nobody knows the lyrics.
PYT. Pretty young thing. I know those lyrics.
Yeah. Then the lyrics we do know, we don't want to ask any questions. What is PYT supposed to mean?
I think you know.
All right, let's not go there. All right, I got to go. I need you. I got a show to do.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, Gigawaba Min, Minawa.
Gigawaba Min, Minawa. Hee hee hee.
Michael Jackson, sweetie.
He's the king of pop.
That's what they say. Whatever that meant. He wasn't the king of Pepsi. I think that day Pepsi got the last laugh.
When they burned him from that commercial?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Don't say that. That was a tragedy.
Michael Jackson getting his hair burned in a Pepsi commercial is not exactly a tragedy.
He was a national treasure.
I mean, that was what started his problems, but I don't think that was a tragedy for anybody other than him. And I don't think history is going to care that much.
Really? Do you think 100 years people will still be talking about Michael Jackson?
No. They'll definitely still be talking about Kiss. Huh, Paul?
That's right. Kiss is going to rock and roll all night and party every day forever.
Paul Stanley, everybody. How's it going, Paul?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Just teaching the language and the culture to the people.
Are you going to tell a story?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one.
Maybe you could tell the story of Kiss.
Nah, A&E just did that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I can help you.
All right. What's a story I can tell, sweetie?
Well, you could either tell a traditional Ojibwe story.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could tell a story from your childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could tell a story that you're pretending you're making up, but you're just telling a
comic book origin story? Yeah, I do that too. Or you could read what the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO crew is saying.
That's a good idea. Let's see what the crew's doing. See, Dwayne's here. I said hello to him. SM is here. Idius Kelvin is back. BOOZHOO, Idius. Oh, so nice to see you. You guys are back. Yeah, we missed you. Yeah, we missed you too. Thank you so much. Idius knows why we took a day off.
Yeah.
We're doing much better. And Joseph is here. Oh, that old Joe under a rock is here.
He's back.
BOOZHOO Joe. Always Learning's here. Well, Always Learning's giving us a hand.
Hey, Always Learning.
Thank you very much. Idius Calvin says, that's weird. I heard PYT, Pretty Young Thing, yesterday for the first time in like 20 years. Isn't it weird when you have those synchronicities? You know, sometimes events will line up. Like somebody will mention something and they'll go, they call it the rule of threes. Sometimes like you'll hear a song for the first time and then somebody on a live stream will mention that song. And then later on you're going to see on a billboard or something the words Pretty Young Thing. And you'll go, what is the universe trying to tell me? The universe. You notice how I said that?
Yeah, that's how people talk.
You know, instead of saying, what is God trying to tell me? I said, what is the universe? Because when I was never an atheist. I was like an agnostic. I would have said, you know, the universe is trying to speak to you. Because science. Oh, my science. You know. The universe, universe doesn't send messages. The universe doesn't even exist. What is God trying to tell you with these weird messages from, the Matrix? PYT. I get those every once, the rule of threes. Look for that. That's what's when they talk about seeing signs. In the Bible, they talked about the stars are for signs and symbols. But we also, Anishinaabe people, where I saw an eagle. That must have been a sign from the Great Spirit, from Gitche Manadu. But I think there's something to that. Sometimes there'll be signs just in songs. Some people believe that when you find coins on the ground, they call it pennies from heaven. There's little signs. I'm not going to talk about death today, but there's a lot of stories about people getting messages from people who have departed. Like a song will come on that means something to them and that person. I think that's how sometimes Gitche Manadu communicates with us. It's through songs and coincidences. Random, it's like, that's so weird. It's like, it gives you that feeling of, it's like a 1 in a million chance. And you go, yeah, not really. That was like the one thing that was certainly going to happen when Gitche Manadu wants to send you a message. Problem is, most of the time we don't notice it. We go, hey man, I saw 3 eagles right above this thing. And we all go, oh, that's a sign. It's like, okay, wait, don't just walk away. A sign of what? If you saw 3 eagles circling the grave of your grandfather, that is a message from the spirit world. What's the feeling you get? Are you scared when you see those eagles? Are you filled with awe? Do you feel like crying? What is it? Your feeling when you see the sign will tell you the message. If you're walking down the road and you see an eagle or an owl suddenly land on a branch and eye level looking at you and he goes, hoo, hoo. And you get this feeling of dread. That's the message. You go, uh-oh. That's a bad omen. So it's the sign, it's the
Coincidence, the weird, you know a sign when you see it, but you don't know what the message is until you connect it with your feeling and get quiet. And sometimes it's even almost a voice in your head. You know. Sometimes that feeling might be, you should leave him. You know. Now's your chance. Move out. Dump her. Quit that job. Apply for that job. Yeah. Because that's the beginning, I think, when you start tuning in. When you start to realize that life's an illusion, all that means is that you're not seeing everything as clearly as you can. That's the truth. Wisani. Wisani just gave us $5. Miigwech, Wisani. I really appreciate it. Like that. It was a sign from Gitche Manadu with $5. It was just the other day I was thinking, oh man, I need $5. No, but miigwech, appreciate it. But so if you don't believe in symbols and spirits and God, there's no way your eyes are gonna be open to signs and symbols and messages, or to truth, that you're on a path, that you have a purpose, that there's meaning to your life. One thing I learned, or I'm suspecting, there's meaning to your life. You have a purpose. Everybody's purpose is different. If you're unhappy, you're probably not on the right path. Anishinaabe call it the red road. Misko, whatever road is. I forget right now. For a lot of people, you might even have a good job and a bunch of stuff and a hot girlfriend. And you're still secretly crying in the shower, And you go, what's wrong with me? I got a good paying job and a hot girlfriend and a new F-150 pickup truck and, $10,000 worth of tools in my 3-car garage. But you're not connected to your true purpose. Maybe you're supposed to be a fisherman. And maybe you're supposed to be poor. Or not even supposed to be poor, but maybe all your toys and your bills and your job that, if you're making a lot of money, is going to require a lot from you. And it just feels all wrong. You go, I'm supposed to be happy. I did everything right. I didn't get arrested. I got a job. I'm buying stuff. Maybe I even married this lady because she's hot. I'm so unhappy. Well, that's not your path. You're living some other buddy's life. Doesn't mean you're totally doomed. People are going to get hurt when you're walking the wrong path and you get on the right path. Those people love you walking down the wrong road may get maybe casualties, Hopefully, when you have kids, I don't think that's ever the wrong road. I don't think... Some people don't like being parents. Is that even true? I don't know. What do you mean? Do some people not like... Some people are terrible parents and some people just don't do it. Yeah. Is that because they don't like it? Maybe. I think probably because they just like other things more. Yeah, some people are so selfish and into their own, whatever. They love to drink and carry on and stuff, so they'd rather do that than be a parent. But I don't think anybody who's like on a path and they have these kids that they need to leave that path and ditch their kids. Because the kids are probably part of the right path, taking care of your kids, if you have kids. But, you know, and if you're with their mom, that's probably the same path. I don't know. I do know lots of times people need to get the HE double hockey sticks out of relationships. Lots of times you know you're on the wrong path when you're in a bad relationship. You know, you're behaving like a person it's not really you. You're miserable. You're not living your purpose. Your purpose isn't to be fighting with this person every day. Your purpose isn't to tolerate being cheated on. Sometimes you just gotta go, or kick them out, kick them to the curb. It's the gutter for you, slum queen. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down. But hey, Resme T is here. Boomatai, brother. Boomatai. Boomatai. How you doing, Resme T? Nice to see you. Finally caught a live show. Right on, brother. I came on early today. I don't know why. Well, I kind of knew why. Didn't care. Part of me, like, just because there is a rule, I don't want to follow it. Oh, yeah, from now on, we're going to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, really? Maybe we'll start at 6:30 today. Maybe we'll start at 7:30. I don't even know what time we started. How long have we been doing this, sweetie?
There's a timer somewhere.
Oh, look at that. It's already been an hour and 1 minute and 39 seconds. There's the show.
That's the show?
Yeah.
What'd you talk about?
Nothing. I talked about the Ojibwe word of the day. Abita Nabino Jesus. We said a prayer.
Yeah, the prayer is something.
Gichimanado. Great spirit. Miigwech ka iji ka kina gegu ka iji chikean nongong. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech ka iji webak. Thank you for the weather. Miigwech ka iji gijaguk. Thank you for this day. Miigwech ka iji bamada ziyan. Thank you for my life. Abenge. Yuminik. Miigwech bizendawieg. And, yeah, I guess we could call it a show, huh?
Might as well. Might as well, can't dance.
As my grandmother would say. Might as well, can't dance. All right. Well, hey, you guys. One last thing. We'll be back tomorrow at some point. Oh, idiot, Kelvin. Doggone it. I feel so guilty when people send money.
No, they're just being supportive.
Miigwech, idiot, Kelvin, so much for your generous contribution. If anybody else would like to contribute to the show, you embarrass me to no end. But we also have a PayPal account and a Patreon account and a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for I guess the first one's going to have to be a pilot TV show.
Yeah.
For a children's television pilot in the fall. And Michael Lyons has some books for sale, don't you, Niji? That's right. On Amazon.com. Miigwech Bizendawieg. Thank you for listening to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO. Over here,
Yeah.
the lovely and the talented Natasha.
BOOZHOO, everybody. Thanks for watching the show.
And down here, the lovely and the talented Michael. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for watching the show. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Menoa. Sweetie,
Want to get teleported?
if you would.
When to teleport?